Welcome back. The government held its first press conference on Twitter today, held by the Prime Minister's advisor Sam Pitroda. Avleen Gill tells us exactly what happened.
We are increasing our reach and we are improving richness of the content. And that's the advantage of Twitter.
India's first Twitter press conference on democratization of information was anything but a press conference. When Sam Pitroda flagged off the 45-minute Twitter interaction, he was bombarded with questions from across the Twitterati. A few of them may or may not have been journalists, all with the hashtag DOI. Within minutes, DOI was the top trending topic on Twitter. Unlike Narendra Modi's Google Hangout last month, questions here could not be pre-screened. And the advisor to the Prime Minister on public information, infrastructure and innovation was hit with questions from the netizens demanding to know how the government could censor and democratize information at the same time.
Information is power. Not many people like to share power. The idea is to make information available, accessible to large number of people in real time.
While some have criticized Pitroda's handling of the questions as clumsy, many hailed his initiative in taking the debate directly to the people. Some like Gaurav Jhulka wrote, "We really liked your initiative of hosting a press conference on Twitter. Can at least one minister do this every week?" While the cheekier ones like Greek St. Leo tweeted, "Sam Pitroda is showing politicians how to do press conferences without having shoes hurled at you. Pretty simple, do it on Twitter." The first Twitter town hall was held by US President Barack Obama last year, the man who taught leaders across the world how to harness the power of social media into votes. While Sam Pitroda's attempt may not have quite matched up, it is being seen as the first real step by the government in embracing a social media that only until recently saw it as the enemy. In New Delhi, Avleen Gill, NDTV.
So the government's gone social, but how did they do? We have joining us Derek O'Brien, the Trinamool face MP and the Twitter face, Twitter-friendly person. He's joining us from Kolkata. Vani Tripathi of the BJP. They're both here to tell us exactly what they thought about the government's attempts to go social-friendly. But first, let me just play out the interview that I did with Sam Pitroda a short while ago. Mr. Pitroda, thank you so much for joining us. It's a novel concept to create a real buzz. How did you come up with the idea?
Well, the idea really came out of our team. You know, young people in our team came up with this idea, and they thought I should have a press conference on Twitter. And the idea was that every time we have a press conference, you know, we get same set of people, and we really don't hear the voices from the ground. And Twitter would give us ability to hear some voices from the ground. And it's a new media. We thought it'll be good to learn something, and we just tried it, and it worked pretty well.
And how many questions did you end up taking?
Oh, I think we took about probably 50 or so, but we had almost, you know, close to 900,000 questions.
Now, I have to ask you this. The government's been seen as a very incommunicative government. No one talks, things like that. So is this part of the strategy to fight that image?
No. I'm not fighting any image or anything. I'm just doing my job. You know, I have a job to do. I work on public information infrastructure. I work on innovation. I myself, you know, try to communicate as much as I can in the area I know. You know, I can't talk about, you know, other things that I don't know, but I have to talk about things I do. And this was one way to reach out to people and tell them that we are working on democratization of information. We are building knowledge network, you know, like we did at the Knowledge Commission also. You know, we went out to press because it is our public responsibility. You know, we got to communicate as much as we can.
But will we see other people following you? Will we see other ministers doing the same?
Well, that is up to them, you know. Initiative has to come from them.
And what did the Prime Minister say to you about this initiative? You advise him. What did he say?
Well, I got a tweet from Prime Minister saying good luck. which
Okay.
is I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
India's #1 news app. Just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.